Hey, Coach. Congrats on the win.
Thank you.
I'm curious, how have you felt the weak side rotations on the back end have been over the last few games? I noticed Lou, in particular, was really active on that end tonight.
Yeah, it's been good. I think we've been doing a good job of just differentiating two between pick and roll, 2-and-2, and then one-on-one drives. We got to help with the low man. So we've been doing a good job just trying to see the difference between the two and just trying to stay active on that low man awareness.
Thank you.
Thank you. Next up, Law Murray.
Hey, Ty, congrats on the win tonight. Looking ahead, you got the same team, but the start time on Sunday is earlier. And, over the last couple of years, this team has had some interesting matinee game performances. Obviously, the burn the tape game against Dallas, and then it took a while for you guys to get started against Chicago, even this season. So how do you get your guys ready tonight to get ready for that next game? And are there any takeaways from the string of the inconsistent performances?
Why don't you let me know, love? I don't really know. Why don't you help me out with that?
Hey, all I know, I'm going to set my alarm a little earlier for that one. Personally.
No, we'll be good. I just think early games and then with the later testing and how things are going, just to try to make sure the games happen. We just got to get our rest and we just got to be focused. And today, in today's game, I thought we had a good flow and a good rhythm in that first half. And I told the guys that was my fault in the second half of not getting the same flow and not forcing movement in that second half. So we'll be ready. We're ready to play and just got to do a better job on Shaq.
Thank you. We'll go next to Miriam.
Hey, Ty, congrats, man. Nick Batum had himself a pretty good day today, all told. What'd you make of his effort and energy coming out, considering all that's happened in his world?
Oh, it was great. Just seeing him, have a beautiful daughter and then come back and want to play the same night just shows his dedication. It means a lot to the team and just happy for him. Today was a big day for him, like you said.
Thank you. Next, Andrew Gray.
Hey, Ty, you've talked about how throughout this year you've talked with guys on the team, kind of giving them reinforcement, whether it's Lou Williams, whether it's Luke Kennard, about how you have confidence in them, go out and play like they're used to. Did you have any kind of talk like that with Serge? Because he hadn't rebounded like this in a while. He hadn't shot like this in a while. This looked like one of his best performances of the year.
No, just, Serge is a vet. So, he understands the game and his whole philosophy is, giving PG and Kawhi and those guys open. And the ball's going to find him if we're playing the right way. And I thought he did a really good job on the offensive glass and being big down low, having a presence. And so when he's playing like that, we are a different team. And I thought Zoo came in the first half and did a great job as well.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. Next up, Farbad. Go ahead, Farbad.
Hey, Coach. This is one of those games where we saw the team go cold at one point, but then figure out their own way to kind of get the win. Was it something that you discussed with them, get to the free throw line, or is that something they just kind of figured out on their own in real time?
Well, we knew we wanted to attack the basket. We know we missed some shots prior. We're shooting night of the season, but like I said, I gotta force more movement in that second half just to get the ball to change sides of the floor and then get into our actions. But it is tough with Dort when he's up to 9 a lot of stuff and trying to pressure us and our catches are further out. So we gotta do a better job with that. But overall, I thought we in that first half we really looked good offensively. So just got to carry it over to the second half.
Thank you. Next, Justin Russo.
Hey, Coach, congrats on the win.
Thank you.
Early on in the game, it seemed like the team made a concerted effort to get downhill to the rim, especially Paul George. I believe the team had 20 paint points in the first quarter alone. On a night like this, when the threes aren't falling, is it nice to know the team can lean on their ability to get to the rim almost at will?
Yeah, it is. I mean, just doing a good job of, attacking the basket. It was 24 for 25, from the free throw line. And then when shots are not falling, we just did a better job of posting Kawhi more. I thought he caught it in the sweet spot. He was able to get to his shot a lot tonight. So just being able to do both, attacking, still taking our open shots, but if they're not falling, getting all the way to the rim, trying to get to the free throw line or post Kawhi a little bit more.
Thank you. Next up is Kahari.
Hey, what's going on, Coach?
Well,
Paul George had 29 points, 5 assists, 7 rebounds. He also had 5 turnovers as well. But last game he had mentioned, how he embracing his journey as being a playmaker, but he also embracing his mistakes. As a coach, what do you say anything to him? Do you talk to him? Or you kind of just let him, be like as a vet?
Just let him figure it out. I think just the careless turnovers we got to take away, but when he's trying to get downhill and make plays for his teammates, it's going to happen. And we just got to get better and better, going into the playoffs, he has to be able to make every read on the pick and roll, on driving kicks. So we want him to continue to get better of getting downhill and making the right play. Some nights he's going to turn the basketball over, but when your guy's making plays for your team like he is, it's going to happen sometimes.
Next, we'll go to Jonathan.
Hey, Coach. Correct me if I'm wrong, but it seems really has been making a concerted effort to be more of a playmaker. Is that a conversation?
I couldn't hear what you said.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I couldn't say who you said is a playmaker.
Lou Will.
Oh,
It seems like he's making a more concerted effort to be more of a playmaker. Is that a conversation that he's had with you, or is that just something that he's doing on his own?
On his own. I think teams are trying to, take him out, trying to blitz him, being up on the pick and roll. So he's doing a good job of finding Zoo rolling or making the kick out pass. So we want Lou to score the basketball, but teams are trying to take it away, just like with PG and Kawhi. He's making the right read and the right play. I was getting other guys involved.
Thank you.
Thank you. I have one more hand up. Cam?
Hey, Coach, congrats on the win. I got a two-part question. For you.
I'll ask them one at a time, please.
Okay, I want to get your thoughts on the plus-minus stat. Pat Bev had plus 23, but he had 1.7. What was it? 7 rebounds, 8 rebounds, and 2 assists and 3 steals. Just kind of get your thoughts on the plus-minus. We know it's not 100% accurate, but just want to get your general thoughts on the plus-minus stat.
Plus minus it can go either way. If I play with Shaq and Kobe, then my plus minus is gonna be better. If I play with Horace Grant and Rick Fox, So.
Rick's gonna get you for that one.
Yeah, but no, I mean, just Pat's energy is infectious. The way he plays, he's always going to be a plus because the way he plays the game, the right way. He doesn't care about shots. He doesn't care about scoring. He cares about winning and playing the game the right way. So, it doesn't take scoring. How can you affect the game in other ways? And that's what we talked about. Coming into the season. If I take away your biggest strength, what else can you give the team? And, Pat Beverley's defense, his energy, his competitive nature, offensive rebounds, loose balls, diving on the floor. He just does all the dirty things for his team, and we love it.
And you guys, another night where you guys dominated the boards tonight, it was 39-25. Yeah, another night that you guys dominate the boards. Is that a conversation you have with your squad, or it's just you leaving them? That's their role. Zubac, Ibaka to get out there and do their thing.
Yeah, we always talk about finishing the possession, and that ends with the rebound. So we're trying to get contested twos, trying to make guys take tough shots. We got to finish possession with rebounding, and our bigs are doing a good job of that right now.
Thank you, Coach.
Yes, sir.